Yeah, hello. I'm currently on the ultimate mission to time waste as much as possible because I'm attempting to quit DXM for good, or at least completely remove my physical dependence on the trash. So, I need to keep myself completely distracted, and by doing that I've just been sleeping, like ridiculous amounts of sleeping. Like insane, just sleep, 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 sleep. At least 12 hours a day. Provided I'm not working. Naturally, I have just a lot floating in my upper realms of consciousness because it's just a lot that I was obviously using DXM to suppress. So, not sure what exactly to do about that, except sleep, continue sleeping. I think that my dreams have been I don't know, a lot of garbage just comes up in my dreams. Sometimes I'll go to sleep and it'll just be absolute hell. Like like the other night I had a dream where I was being followed by this guy, and he was clearly trying to hurt me, and he's on a bicycle, and I preemptively just knocked him off his bicycle and just started stomping him out, and that was the premise of the dream, and I just woke up freaking out. Um, On top of that, I've just been trying to keep myself as unmiserable as possible in the meantime. It's like my ability to control my emotional swings is not necessarily, it's more of like how easy it is for things outside of my control to swing me out. When I'm chilling by myself, usually I'm pretty okay. I feel super dead and hollow most of the time. To be expected, since I probably have like negative serotonin in my brain right now. Who likes that? I don't. I don't like having no neurotransmitters. So I'm trying to like eat food. Who likes eating food though? Not me. Sometimes I like eating food. I have a little pinch bend knob on my keyboard that I'm messing around with. My main means of soothing myself right now is just chamomile tea and keys. And I guess protein shakes. It's painfully difficult for me to go outside right now. It's good to get to talk, because I've all but forgotten how to. There's no one to speak to. It's really important to listen to yourself when you talk and be alright with talking to yourself. So there's just times where there isn't going to be anybody else to talk to. Those times have been pretty frequent lately, because I guess 'cause I don't know how to talk to people. Or my head just isn't in the place where any of the people I know are. Just in completely different worlds. And I don't really have the energy to move myself so far out of my consciousness to entertain others. It's painful. I hate like I hate nothing. There's nothing to hate. I do miss being in a place where there are people around me I can speak to, and they do more than just drop an F in the chat. Such a shitty dynamic between me and everyone I know right now. Just garbage. It was like a pretty long period of time where the whole world just felt like alive constantly. Like, I didn't feel like there were any boundaries between me and the world. It felt like there was like continuously like a higher force guiding my thoughts and everything. And everything was pretty chill then. I was making grand strides. But there's this trash that like, when your problem isn't a logical error, but more of a emotional issue, then there's no thinking your way out of it, and there's just nothing to do but sit and wait and be mindful. Yeah, I'm getting a little tense. I just want this whole nightmare to be long over. But I don't really know what it would be like outside of it. Well, not much has changed environmental-wise. Except a little bit unhealthier, because I don't have the motivation to take care of myself. Though I'm getting a little better. Today I ate, like, banana, and I had 2 protein shakes. That's pretty hardcore. It's only 4:30. One day I'll not be garbage at these. Getting there. This is all I want to do lately, besides sleep. And like nod off, which I can't do either. I'm never capable of being honest with myself about where I'm at because I have to continuously like put up a facade of being better than I am. Maybe I don't have to as much as I used to, but before, like when things are just starting to smooth out with my parents and everything, they're like, if I just like looked the slightest bit off, their whole demeanor would like change. And like they're telling me like, you know, like we don't want you here because of your mental health issues and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just not be mentally ill anymore. Since I can't really sleep outside in the cold. So thus I've become the absolute master of smiling while I am absolutely dead inside. But somehow, in that mess, I found life inside. A ton of life. And then, like, when I started having life inside, people just got more suspicious. And it's very clear to me then that, like, there's no room to, like, do anything ever. People are gonna project how they want to, no matter what you do. There must be like some people out there who aren't completely toxic. They have to be somewhere. Their things are better now. But I feel continually afraid. So I know I'm on borrowed time. And I barely have the strength to stand on my own feet. Things are continually changing in weird ways. I can never predict who feels what way about me. Even when I don't like do anything. Ah! Slippery fingers. something cool that's happened. So over like the last 4 years of having HPPD, I've kind of like, it seems to have like synced up to my own bodily functions, at least if I'm like focused enough. So I notice instantaneous feedback on like where my mood is at, and also kind of like a visualization pathway to fixing it. It's like having this abstract HUD, heads up display. It's always like feeding me information. So I can see inside my head now. Not just have my head speak to me. The big thing is how expanded that space is. Makes a big difference. It's one of the biggest clickers as to what's going on, because the more expanded that space is, the more open I am, the less resistant I am. So the more I resist, the more it contracts. And there's also like how symmetrical it is. Sometimes it's just a big flurry of nothing. The boundaries are distorted. They're not aligned. The colors on one side and on the other side are all blingo, blango, blongo. But sometimes when I'm focusing, I'll notice like a green cloud and a pink cloud, and they'll slowly kind of spiral into each other, and then the space becomes triangular more so than circular. And what I think it is kind of like on a neurological level, what's happening is the left side of my brain and the right side of my brain are connecting. They're able to communicate more freely through the middle part, known as the corpus callosum. And that's where like the default mode network is around. That's what's theorized to play a huge role in both like the ego dissolving and therapeutic effects of psychedelics, and modulating a lot of different mental illnesses, including autism. Seems a lot of it just relates to an inability of communication between both halves of the brain. And that's like doing like synchronous motion with like both sides of my body. Or even playing music. It requires like precise control of my fingers. Both hands. Which brings both sides of my body together. Having bad health anxiety, because anxiety is ramping up my physical symptoms. Say like mad short of breath. Last night I thought for sure I was gonna croak. Somehow didn't croak. It's like that every night. It's gonna be like that for a little while. I like fully conquered this for a little bit. Then I fell downstairs. I fell down the darn stairs on my way to work. My safety shoes are supposed to have great grip, but for some reason when you're on an angle, the grip is like non-existent. I fell down like a flight of stairs, like it was a pretty bad one, and bruised the crap out of my back and messed up my ankle. And ever since, I've been having like shooting pains like through my legs, and sometimes up into like the rest of my body. And that's not cool, because like I'm in like like, I don't know. I just like fear dying sometimes, not always. But right now is one of those times. So now I'm back in like that territory that like some spiritual nerds would call the arising and passing away. So sometimes I'll get like a mental rush. And then that force kind of turns around once I realize the impermanence of everything. And of course, having like extreme like physical pain and like shortness of breath, like stabbing pains in my chest and back, is like it really like drives home the point of impermanence, and also the point of me having no idea what the heck is going on. It's like I have no clue. It's broken. I assume I've like bruised a nerve or something, or like I'm developing like sciatica or something. I'm not playing this. This is like just like an engine that does it. It's pretty hefty though. I like it when it's a little bit in the background. That's like a little nice little effect. A little bit of rhythm. I guess that's it. I feel pretty, yeah. I just want to smoke some weed and zone out and kill some more time. Hopefully this calamity passes soon enough. Peace out, folks.